I've been working with sportsmen for coming up on like 2 years, and I started working with them originally because they have such a reach that I can use to help educate people on firearms. They host so many classes around the country. See, they made this packaging for me. I want an elk, therefore I find ammo that has elk on package. Hunting, like shooting, is usually something that's passed down. And I didn't have someone to pass down elk hunting to me, but I have this opportunity with sportsmen to have people pass it down. I would be really silly to say no. I didn't know to the extent of like the elk paradise that I was going to. I just knew it was an elk hunt and hadn't been invited before, and I don't like to say no to invites. I'm from Louisiana. Unless you cut down the trees, that's as far as you can see. So my depth perception here is just, I have no idea how far away anything is. And then also with these bugles, one, I've never heard them before, and everywhere that I thought they weren't. But this is why I'm here, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna listen to old Bryce here and soak in all the information that I can. We are going down a ridge line through some pines to try and get above a pond that's out there. Our goal is to walk into the wind. Literally this year, a few months ago in Wyoming, I saw like wild elk for the first time ever. First morning, it's walk out and it's just, these woods are screaming at you. Every time my phone says like SOS, no service, I'm like, oh, yay, how fantastic. And this is one of those places where you disconnect. Like, my only job while I've been here is to find an elk. That's it. And to be able to go back to something so simple, I'm gonna provide for myself. I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna be around great people that are super willing to share their time, their expertise, and encouragement, which those are three things that I have the utmost respect for and thankfulness for. And everywhere I looked, in abundance. It's like the most human experience I could think of. Coming together with great people, sharing what they love, their gear, their time, their encouragement, so that I can go out, be a better version of myself, and become a little bit more independent. One of the best things about firearms is that you learn a skill that makes you more independent. For me, I shoot pistols, I shoot rifles, I shoot shotguns. This has all made me more independent because I've taken control of my own personal safety. Hunting makes you more independent because now you're a provider for yourself, which is freaking phenomenal. It's just another step in being your own self-sustaining human. And once again, I'm new to it, so I'm gonna try and get as much as possible because every guide was like, yeah, I've been here for 20 years, 23 years, 18 years. And like, the level of experience that's here, how can you not be in awe of it and just be like, ooh, tell me more, tell me more.
Hello, I just want to see what happens when we go this way.
So much to learn. If you don't know what to bring when you go hunting, if you show up with enthusiasm and questions, you're gonna walk away with a remarkable time.
No, nothing's in the chamber still. Yep.
What a fun chase. You know, like we freaking worked. I gave about all my little legs had. And also there's not a lot of air up here for a Louisiana girl. So we skedoodled all the way around that mountain, chasing them alongside. That was the first time I really got to like get set and be like, oh my gosh, here we go. Like this is the time. Like he did the call and it stopped. And there was 2 close calls. You know, we were waiting and waiting and we couldn't see the bull, and finally they started moving and he called him and he stopped in a gap, but a tree was just literally right in front of his vital.
Why'd you stop there?
And it was like, ah. And then he took off running, so then we ran alongside the mountain, like chasing him down, looking for another gap in the trees, and then we got down again, and then he bugled and he stopped. And Just his ass was showing. It was like, ah.
And that's just getting a little too far.
Yep. I'm just
The 380.
There he
those
stopped.
up in.
But it's too far. I'm sorry. But this is an exciting hunt.
These animals are too amazing not to take my job super seriously. My job as the hunter is to make the most efficient shot I can and then utilize every piece of them. That's my only 2 jobs here. Luckily, I don't have to have experience. That's why we have guides.
It's the last day. Step out of the truck. It's the earliest bugles we've heard. They're just yelling. They're just calling me in. It's just like a fun game of Marco Polo. So, oh, that one sounds freaking close already. He's just like right over there.
Still see his cows. Just right over this knob. Right over there. He's working his way down to him. Practice just aiming at him.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at.
Could you kill him right now?
Yeah, he's just standing
Shooting hours now. If you can shoot him. Do you see that crease?
there. Yeah.
Right behind the shoulder, center button. You doing okay? He's down, he's down. Okay, I got eyes on him, he's thrashing.
Ooh, now this shakes through here.
Okay, Lena, I'm gonna keep eyes on him. Just squeeze up this hill a little bit so you can just get eyes back on him. And then he's down.
You know, this is my first elk. I've never seen one up close. I've never hunted one, but it is intense. You know that taking that shot and all of a sudden you're like convulsing and I'm running up and my feet are numb and tingling and then I get back into serious mode and then it's like, okay, no, here he is. We freaking chased him. We've done all these things. We've looked at him, but like now, here he is. Here, he's mine. He's beautiful.
Shoot. Oh, it's got me tearing
Tearing up.
He's gorgeous. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Sometimes that happens. You go hiking forever and ever, nothing happens.
Oh, I'm glad. Because if
Come down the ridge and there's that view right there.
they heard it was my last day and that I wanted to spend the day processing, so
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. Ty had this tripod, solid backpack under my arm, breathing it out. He paused and was just waiting on me. One shot, which is what I wanted. That is what I wanted. See, I've never eaten a steak and cried about it. So why do you hunt? Because it makes everything more meaningful. And in a world where it's hard to come by, just go outside, work your ass off, and you'll find it. The chase is the chase. Days of being able to appreciate the countryside and learn about them and their habits and their environment, and then having the opportunity to do my job, which is one shot. You know, like the more you respect them, the more pressure that's on you as the shooter to show up and do your job, right? And I did that. So I'm proud of that. And now it's the celebration of not just success, but like, look at him. And the thankfulness that comes with it. So
very grateful for this day. We're grateful for the experience we've had. We're grateful for the life in San. We're grateful for the friendships we've gained on this trip, and we're grateful for all of thy creations. We're grateful that this bull has lived a great life and that we were able to make a clean shot. We pray that this bull may move on to greener pastures and live with thee, and we pray that we will continue to get thy added blessings and that we will always be grateful for all that does for us.
You had to do it because I'd cry.